could that happen? He misses the extra point.
Okay, so I know I never come on here and say stuff about this, but once again, so the first part of this video didn't, live stream didn't broadcast for some reason, and now it is. Don't know why. Probably gonna have to contact YouTube about that. But here is one of the here's one of the two interceptions by Matthew Mason. This first one was a pick six. So there's the first one. And then on the very next drive by Purdue, it's another interception by Matthew Mason. So that is pretty much what you missed so far. And then some other passes. Cruz to Hicks. Miles McLaughlin, of course, got a touchdown. Tyler Denny, still a demon, with a punt return touchdown. And yeah.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Don't just make a play. Make a play. Fumble recovery, scoop, and score for the touchdown.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got room on the return. And he's in for the touchdown. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back. So they've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. How in the world? He missed that. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get... The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This for Marshall. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Complete to the left. the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Cruz. Finds a man on the right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and you got to be happy about that. A pair. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of...
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Into the secondary. It's a country fumble, meaning there's a lot of open space, and that's what you do with it. Scoop it up and score with it. Touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That is a defensive play. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Rides the back on the option to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass. It's Singleton. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's got it and still on his feet. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more. Makes the catch and gets the score.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
And he made the extra point without problem. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Thomas. It's a fumble on the play. Defense trying to take it back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's going to make it all the way in for a touchdown off the fumble recovery.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing. How many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive? We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's loose, open field, time has run out of the half, and he can sprint to the locker room where the orange slices will be a little bit sweeter. A punt return for a touchdown to end the half. So much for putting your heels on the 10 and not going backwards. He didn't want to just let that go. He grabbed it and took it to the house.
And when you got that kind of ability, I will give you the green light. Absolutely. You just catch it and you just go. He does the refs 10-yard line, 5-yard line, 1-yard line. When you do that, it's all gravy.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006? State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime. They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession. Your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting
into their happy place for a touchdown.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team is just destroying the competition today. And at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 37 over Ball State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Singleton. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And he's going to take that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass was broken up, incomplete. And there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in the... Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. They'll send the back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Singleton. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Punt is in the air. Just keeps moving. The solid return there offsets punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the counter. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And this is some kind of belief. It's a fake. He's looking to pass. Fires on the move. And the pass falls incomplete on the fake field goal, and I'm not sure they'll go back to that one again. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Thomas. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. All wideouts, no backs. To the air, it's Singleton. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. He shanked it. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the 1st. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Looking for the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Now on the counter. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fights off a defender. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. And he can't make the connection on his first. Let's see if he settles down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away.
How good does this young kid feel, right? A true freshman just took a punt to the house. You know, true freshmen are always trying to find ways to make an impact early in the season. Get on the field in special teams and make a big play. That's how you do it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Great place to start for this offense. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Cruz. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. One final play before the end of the quarter. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. Receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Final play of the quarter coming. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's covered. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Rides to back and leaves it. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Kick is in the air. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Fires toward the end zone. He's in for the touchdown.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Back to pass on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Bring in the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
Let's go! Let's go!
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's McLaughlin. Inside the 30. There he goes. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Cruz. Trying to get behind the defense. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot, though.
Off the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point has not been simple, but this one is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Power football with the run. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks into the open. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off play action on 1st down. He's going for the big play. He caught it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. NC State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Raleigh. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Boilermakers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Tuggle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 1st down here for the offense. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. There's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Looking for the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun. Give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
I need to get my swag right.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Second down, he'll throw it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country. The squad here today looking to put on a show, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to cap.
He's in the clear. The 30. The 10.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Indiana's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Pass the marker and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Caught over the middle, it's Hemby. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold on. Offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Hoosiers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights through a tackle. Refuses to be stopped. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of
looking downfield near the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in?
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Pemby. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense makes their way on the field. They'll run it here. As the first down is still going. Broken tackle still going. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The offense trying to pour it on early here. First down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Quarterback still with the football. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Holding. Offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Pemby. But he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback.
Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up, still moving. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Fire to the right side, complete.
Of course, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. The pocket breaking down. Defense is coming after him. Ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Makes the catch downfield.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To throw, it's Mendoza. Pass complete on a crossing route. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
This pass rush continues to make a huge impact. 3 sacks already, and now they draw the holding penalty. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in, extending the play now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
He's brought down out at the 46. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Hoosiers bring their punt team onto the field. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Cruz. On the move now. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Incompletion sets up a second down. Fires it on the move. Oh, what a grab! They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Fighting off the defender.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play act.
Putting toward the end zone.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here comes second and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3, this is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. They'll try the right here. Breaks an open space. And the defense all over that running play. They stop him about the 2. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Backed up with the one who's going to throw it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Hoosiers will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the ball is away from his own end zone. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And out comes the offense set to take over here. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost them 5 yards.
Delay of game, offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. He lets it rip. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Dropping back. It's Cruz. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Pass interference, defense.
So the PI penalty in the end zone will move the offense 15 yards closer now. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. This time, a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding the...
Headed for the end zone. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Oh, he's missed it. Extra point is no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is Hammer, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Ram down the middle. It's Morris.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Took contact on the throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. They bring the rush, but he gets it away. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
Delay of game, offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Deep ball caught inside the 10.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Signs a good throw. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. It's a bootleg looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Hold on. Offense.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. What a catch! Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 1st and goal. Handoff.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Using his legs, it's Hemby. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Contact as he threw it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Hoosiers will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks into the clear. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the first half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding job of setting the tone here and how quickly they were able to score, sending a message to the opposing defense.
Here's the point after attempt. Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Handed off to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Running out of time in the pocket. He's lost the ball. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose. Picks up the 1st, looking for more.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back to pass. It's Wilson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not... Oh, he caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Pressure is coming. They'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So they accept the penalty and wipe away the loss on that play. A little unusual. Now it's second down here. Looking for some space. It's Beebe going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. And the Hoosiers will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's a fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Here comes second and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
To throw, it's Cruz. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Juice to get past the man. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Looking to throw here. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Cruz. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Caught by the receiver. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Beebe. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. To bootleg here. Pulls it in. It's Beebe. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold on. Okay.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Play action here on first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Dropping back, it's Wilson. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First and goal here for the offense. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. They finally corral him at the one.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Bootleg looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called and continuing to put points on the board.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Big throw to the quarterback on the RPO. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking downfield, it's Wilson. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Trying to find some room. It's Beebe. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
The Hoosiers will have to kick this away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. Now here he goes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the Hoosiers will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
But they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. To the air, it's Wilson. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Offense ready to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Hicks. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. To the air, it's Cruz. Looking for his big tight end. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. The offense threatening now, first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion now from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long. Inside, looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Hoosiers will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. It's on to punt it away now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense comes out to start this drive. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Working clock with the ground game. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. He gets loose. Again, ripping through the defense. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. End zone ahead.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold on. Okay.
Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. All scooped up on the defense. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Defense is coming after him. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.